Well, I used a website that's specifically for English speakers or foreigners in general looking for jobs in Japan. You probably know the one. And I was looking for English teaching jobs that specifically asked for experience. It's very easy to find an entry-level English job, but I'm a bit beyond that now, and honestly I was surprised with how much I found. This was the job I ultimately settled on, although I did have several in mind, and this one was the most ideal for me, no question. Well, there are 6 of us that make up the, I want to call it the English team here, the English department, if you will. And 2 of us are native English speakers, and the other 4 are from teachers from Japan. And while there is a head of the English department, we all have more or less the same amount of input as to how things go. And while we all follow the same curriculum throughout the course of the year, we do have quite a bit of creative freedom as to how the individual classes go. And also at any given time, I will only be teaching half of the class, half of any given class. And the other half will be in a different room with a native Japanese teacher. And so they're both getting English lessons in 2 different ways, and then later in the week we will switch. I've got quite a lot of control over how classes go, actually. Well, we do follow curriculum, as I said, and we do try to keep that as synchronized as we can. As far as individual classes go, that's effectively up to me, and I can teach it in any way that I think is best. And we do follow a book, and there are a number of picture cards that go with that book, and I make use of those quite a lot. But for anything outside of that, say for one of my own ideas, if I need something specifically for a lesson that I came up with, then I'll make that myself. But that's no problem because I have all the materials I need here in order to do that. Well, I generally arrive at about the same time the older kids are arriving. And when I get there, I'll choose one of the entrances to the school and basically stand there waving and saying hello as they come in. And I will do that for about 20 to 30 minutes until they stop coming in. At that point, the school day starts properly, and in any given day, I have about 3 or 4 classes usually. And when I'm not in a class, I will either be preparing or playing outside with the kids. And there's after lunch, as we all know, but there's also, in the morning and in the afternoon, the kids will go outside to play for those, and I am eager to join them. Well, a lot of people say that English teaching in Japan is kind of a dead-end job. And before this year, I would have agreed myself. But to be perfectly honest, I can't see myself doing anything else. I just can't imagine it. So I see myself as a career English teacher, and I really appreciate this company, EduCareer, because, well, it's right there in the name. They support English teaching as a career. And honestly, it's a perfect fit for me, and I ended up here. And this really works for me. I can feel the difference. I have a little more respect than I'm used to as an English teacher. I feel more a part of the life, and things are just better for me than they were before this year, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, EduCareer.